How's it going? My name is Hoiman, and this week has been okay, a little bit busy, but first of all, for the majority of the week, I've mainly just been doing some drawings for a future project, and I've also been working on my book, but instead of writing, I've actually been looking at various other people's books, just to kind of take in some inspiration and kind of work out how to organize the layout of my book. So basically just learning how other people have put together their paragraphs, when to break a line, when to make characters speak, and how to kind of format it and lay it out. So I've basically been researching into other people's books, and then I've been applying it to my own book because I've always been a bit confused on how exactly to write out the book and how to break paragraphs and layer it out. But now that I've got a rough idea, or rather a better idea of how it works or how other people have done it, I've started to implement it into my book. So I'm also proofreading it and then making some edits, but also implementing the new ideas I got from other people's books. So overall, it's been more research than working on my book, but I still consider progress on my book. So overall, I've done only the prologue and the first chapter this week, so it's going slow, but I think overall it's going okay. I also attended the Woodside video record this week as well, and basically they mentioned that it's actually mental health awareness this week as well as nature. So throughout the video record, basically one of the colleagues at Woodside went for a walk in one of the nature parks, and then he streamed it through our call so we can kind of go along with the journey that he was taking, and overall it was quite nice. It was nice to see a park that it's somewhat local to my area, but I've not really been to that side of the park before, so it's quite nice to see those areas. And he was showing us a lot of ducks and swans and stuff, and then he also showed a statue that was newly erected at the park as well. So all that was very nice to see, especially being stuck in lockdown for a long time now. It's hard to see the outside and kind of wildlife nowadays, so it was nice to see that, and it was nice to catch up with the people who attended as well. And I also cleared out a lot of stuff, mainly in my closet just behind, and basically there was always, throughout the years, I had a build up of a lot of stuff that I just kind of crammed in there. So I decided to actually clean it out and took a lot of stuff out, and even threw out a lot of stuff as well. And because of my OCD, I tend to keep a lot of stuff, and I always kind of hesitate throwing things away. And this includes things like wrappers that I've opened, say wrappers for a chocolate bar. Like I eat the chocolate, but then I kind of keep the wrapper, and then I just kind of keep it stored away, and then it eventually went into the closet. And I suppose I just always hesitate to throw these things away just because it's a wrapper that I've not really had too often, and it also holds that specific memory of where I got that bar from. But it just comes to the point where, because I kept a lot of stuff over the years, it's starting to get a bit crammed. It was difficult for me, but I did manage to throw a lot of stuff away. A lot of wrappers, a lot of just bits and bobs, and just a lot of things that I've collected over the years, really. And it is very difficult when you have OCD. It is difficult letting go of these things, but I just feel that at this point it's just been a bit too much build up, so I've decided to just clear out a lot of stuff, and I feel that the longer I hold on to it, the more difficult it's going to be to throw it away. So decided to actually throw it away now and then let go of some stuff really. I mean, I'll hopefully still have the memories of those times with those items, but I think it's just time to just kind of loosen up and kind of let go of some stuff, I feel. So overall, the closet is now looking a lot more tidier than it was before. And then I even built a storage cabinet which I had left lying around, so I assembled that and just kind of organised my closet a lot more. So overall I feel pretty relieved in a way to have done that. It's just it kind of set me a goal and kind of felt relieving to let go of a lot of the stuff I had piled up, and overall I just feel it did kind of help my mood somewhat. I think it's been about the same as last week, so there are some days where I still feel a lot lower than I usually am, so sometimes I'd still kind of isolate myself in my room and just kind of let the negative mood pass, I suppose. But at the same time, because I cleared out the closet, I did say that it did kind of lift my mood a bit from feeling a bit more relieved and kind of proud of myself for clearing up the closet really. So I guess those have kind of lifted my mood a bit. But I think overall it's been pretty similar to last week. So for the majority of the week I have still been feeling pretty low, and some days a lot lower as well. But at the same time I feel that I've done things this week that have lifted my mood a bit. So overall it's been a bit up and down for the most part. Nothing really comes to mind. I suppose just continue with my book really. Continue to implement the new ideas on the format in my writing. And then just take it as each day comes really. Unfortunately I did hear that the week in the UK for next week is going to be quite wet and windy, so there probably won't be many times that I'll get to go out or anything for walks or stuff like that. So I feel that it's probably going to mostly be spent in the house, and yeah, just take it as the day comes by. Continue to hope that my mood lifts, but it's pretty unpredictable really with mental health. And yeah, like I said, just take it as the days come by. So I guess that's pretty much it for this week, so hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. That's it for this video. My name is Hoiman, and please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And remember, always look forward, keep hope alive, and remember, you're somebody.